I'm CBS4's George Estevez, and this week's Good For You is about feeding South Florida. Find out why one local company is shutting down its cafeteria with the hopes of raising money. That story coming up.
And now this week's Good For You is all about feeding South Florida. Workers at a local advertising agency are giving up their lunch money to send a different kind of message. CBS4's George Estevez shows you how your meal ticket can go a long way to helping hungry families.
No, these people are not setting up a crime scene. They are setting up a table, but not for lunch. It's to keep people from eating their lunch.
We came up with this idea of No Lunch Wednesday.
Did she say no lunch?
I'm not starving anybody, but if they could donate whatever money they would spend at lunch to Feeding South Florida, then we could make that contribution.
Oh, okay then. So a small contribution to make a big difference for so many in need.
It's the working poor who have 2 or 3 jobs but have to decide, do I pay my mortgage? Do I pay my electricity? Do I feed my kids?
The decision to help started 10 years ago for Diana Brooks, co-owner of VSBrooks, an advertising agency in Coral Gables. Since then, VSBrooks has been marketing and advertising for the nonprofit Pro Bono, a much-needed push for Feeding South Florida, who for 30 years has been providing families with food and now supplies 600 other nonprofits.
Every person has the ability to make a difference by making a donation to help those who are hungry.
This has been an especially tough year for the nonprofit. Earlier, a refrigerator truck like this was stolen.
And with the truck being stolen, it really put a damper on things. But we are not going to be defeated. We are going to be inspired, and we want the community to rally.
And now, with this mock lunch table in the lobby of VSBrooks' office building, the agency hopes to encourage others to also give up their lunch money. After all, $5 is enough for 25 meals.
It's really been a lesson to everybody here that the people who need food assistance are people that we might even know. So it's important that they get involved.
So this program will last about 6 weeks, and VSBrooks hopes to donate enough money to help contribute to the $1 million Feeding South Florida hopes they get if you too do a contribution drive. In Coral Gables, George Estevez, CBS4 News.